call this 2:45. But yeah, we're gonna play some Valhalla until my voice gives out. There we go. Now you're a happy camper. It's a weapon first with the buff second. I mean, my only experience with it is my wife's friend who's really good at it, and they just go to town. Yeah, it's sort of a tank slash buff unit. Like, I feel like if you're hiding in a corner and not contributing, you're not getting the full effect out of it. All right, let me go ahead and put out a tweet. If you haven't seen this game, it's Cyberpunk Bartending. It's good. How are the sound levels? We a little loud? Need to probably bring it down just a bit. Anyway. It's a little on the loud side. Turned it down just a hair. It's kind of got Papers, Please energy from what I've seen so far. Where like the decisions you make on a macro level affect the or micro level affect the macro. That's not like a fetish thing. Those are real words prior to it being a fetish. Don't even start with me on that. Your membership to the Shining Fingers will be automatically renewed on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill bought what she wanted. She's pleased with herself. Surely she will focus at work. You can now browse danger.u and visit Elton's stuff. I don't think there's anything else I need to buy. Let's go to work. Why do you have to make everything a fetish thing? That's on y'all, man. Good evening. Hey, Jill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. What are you doing with that helmet? Just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came in yesterday and she left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. Internet culture is hypersexualized. LewdTuber has been trending on Twitter for the past, like, day or so. Which, like, honestly, I'm kind of happy about that. Let me put it to you this way. Do you want to know what the other things that are trending on Twitter right now are? If you answered no, then it's probably a good thing that LewdTubers are, you know, trending. It's not Kirby. No, it's not. My point is, a little bit of horny does a lot better than, you know. Technically, you and Mike would count as LewdTubers. I don't try and get you off on shit. What are you talking about? If you jerk off to me, that's your own damn thing. I'm not even trying to get you hard. I figured she'd come looking for you, so I left it under the couch. Wait. You don't regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first. I don't plan to evaluate. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. I talk about dicks a lot. I do talk about a lot of dicks. If you jerk it to me, weird. Second off, you probably owe me money. Just saying. If you're gonna treat me as a sex worker, at least pay me when you fuck me. Anyways, your boss, I'm taking this helmet until, I'm your boss, and as your boss, I'm taking it until the client comes in for it. You sound happy. Does watching ads count? Sure. Sure. Well, this helmet is comfortable and really cool, and comfortable and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. Strange that you're late, Gil. Oh yeah, traffic was Don't run, you have a lot of work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere else safe. The what? Where now? Nothing, never mind. She seemed happy. She's been tense these last couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? You got, listen. That's a mood, man. You get a little freaked out because cops show up at your workplace. If cops showed up if cops showed up at my workplace, I'd be a little freaked out too. Probably be really good for my brand though, you know? Just saying. Is that a zone sub in chat? Okay. I see you. It's good work. Zone does good work. We're not going to talk about that though. Wouldn't that be your house though? Yeah, it would. All right, time for the most important thing of the game, and that's picking music. And we're just gonna go with the playlist that we already had because it was good. Time to miss drinks and you, Soldier Boy? Miss Kim? Oh. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day's of work, and on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You're the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. That's a good point. I mean, it's kind of the point of it, right? But true, morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. What's getting revamped? And I didn't say that. I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? I wonder what he wants. I think he likes beers, right? I don't remember. Was it beers? How much did I miss? Not much. I started at like 5-10 minutes. A big beer. Someone was saying that I can grab these things with, there's keys I can, oh. Okay, I don't understand how the buttons work. So you don't actually have to like try and drag the things. What did I just add? I think we're good. Oh, and then another one of these. I have no idea what the buttons are. All right. And then mixed. Shit. All right. I think I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way because I don't understand how to do that. Yeah, that was it. I just didn't do enough of it. Shit. Okay, so it's like QWERTY. Or just T. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'll get used to that eventually. Well, that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you in here, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All these crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor Sam. He was supposed to be doing that interview today, but whatever the hell with that. Thank you all, thanks and all to that shit. I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were in here yesterday, too. How the hell did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. Like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. You seem like a classy individual, you know? We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I can tell ya. So she was a Lilim then? That's like an android. She had some nice chits. She's one of those fancy high-class Chia models. I heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Me? What the hell's a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You're in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some sort of anarchist hippie to you? Nah, you're not cool enough for that shit. 10 years ago, I tried starting a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when the damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think that the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They're openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have been different, they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation, that's when you're doomed. Okay. What kind of silicone were you doing? This is the PR Sentry. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. The plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear was that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs is a key to the factor in the plans. Everything is mostly the aftermath of the previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get a full picture might take you back to the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember when I had to turn down the scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. A scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember when I was kind of excited about it then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. Then why are you bringing it up? Speaking of horny shit, people were saying there's official porn of this game. Why? Oh, hey. Hey, Fred, you're still here. What's up? You're gonna get some chapatlet? You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza face pencil neck. I was gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. I know we discussed this last time. They have an official porn retweet Twitter account because they want every fan art to have a spotlight. I mean, that's based, you know? Like, I appreciate that, you know? That's cool as shit. Like, I've seen porn of myself. It was all right. People have drawn porn of me. Again, I'd rather you didn't, but if you're gonna, make my dick bigger. Make it anatomically, like, correct, you know? Yeah, I honestly don't know why I'm sorry. This is a bugbear for me. This is. Like, you could draw a dick of any size, right? Like, why are you drawing an average size cock? Why? What's the point, man? Like, honestly, do not understand why. That's proof that I didn't make it. I didn't make the drawing. I'm just saying, like, you know, if we're gonna have fantasies, have a fucking fantasy, man. You know? You got a fantasy where a chick is hot, like, make her have banging tits. You got a fantasy about a dude, make him have a huge cock. Why are you... I'm sorry, I'm being a size queen about this, but real. You ever heard of under promise, over deliver? Never in that context, no. What if I prefer a woman with small titty? Fair, okay? That's fair. It's not one-to-one. It's not apples to apples. It's apples to oranges. Apples to melons. Have you seen how big cocks can be in some drawings? What kind of fantasy involves your insides getting turned into mulch and permanently losing control over an Orpheus? I mean, yeah, that's a solid point. I mean, it's not always about size. Sure. I'm just saying, if you're drawing like a 6-inch cock, like, why? You know? Like, that's small. Pump it up. I have to moderate this. The average human cock size is 5.2? Bullshit. $5.2 Legos. Okay. That's weird. Like, end to end? Like, that's a bit much. Or like stacked on top of each other. I guess a scholarship student might have a chance. Yeah, put like a Monster Energy drink down there, you know? Get a real meaty one. Is that how much a normal... That absolutely cannot be real. Hold on, private window. How big is the average cock? Penis. 5.16. Oh. All right, then. Anyway, bye, Fred. Now Google is gonna advertise penis enhancement pills to you. Apparently I don't need it, man. Why do I feel like he's suddenly challenging me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? What? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. You get one of those choppy leviathans for your chaos? I'm running real low on CP, man. I got like 1 CP to start off with in my build right now. So I really don't have the points to like get relic shit. CP is command points in sorry, we're talking Warhammer. So when you play Warhammer, you get command points. You get 6 command points to build your army around. You can have different types of detachments. For instance, if you have a patrol, it costs you 2, unless if you have your warlord in it. Same with battalion and supreme command, and I forgot what the other one is called. But then you got stuff like outrider and vanguard that cost you 3 instead, even if your warlord's in it. And then you want to get like upgrades, relics, special abilities, stuff like that. That's going to cost you an extra point or so. Command points. That's at a 2,000 point level. If you play at a higher or smaller level, then you have less or more. It's nice to have command points, but if you're playing orcs, it doesn't matter. Your stratagems suck, so who cares? Just have 3 beefed out characters and you're good. And then you have VP, which is victory points, etc. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. I need at least I figured out something really stupid I can do recently. And the game I played earlier today, I fucked the guy with it. If you take Slaanesh bikers that are creation of Bile, you can move them 15, auto advance 6. Then I play mostly on tabletop sim because of, you know, COVID. And then, so it's 15 plus 6-inch move automatically. Then you charge from there. That's a 21-inch move into a something-inch charge. Caught a dude out with it today and had an awful, like, 7-inch that I needed. It's great. I'd prefer a smaller one, but 7 inches is fine. No one's ever said that to me before. Just as an aside. Anyway, in Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. Yeah, 21-inch move, turn 1. You'll definitely get in there. The amount of out-of-context clips this stream's gonna get. If you're a sub, by the way, the clips Discord, or the clips section of the Discord, has been incredibly helpful. So thank you for posting in there. You might have learned Cantonese because you were going to Hong Kong. You might have learned Mandarin because it was the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Marble Blast too, or Mars Blast too. Sure, on it. And I should say to anyone who actually like followed that Warhammer rant, it's not to do anything aside from just tie up shit. You got a bunch of shooting, your Tau, bam. I don't even care if my guys live or not on the charge. I'm just gonna like tag everything. And if you fall back, I've got the strat to follow you around. It's great, man. It's not about killing anything. It's just about getting involved. It's so good. It's like 200 points of annoying piece of shit. It's so good. That's a really good book. The new Chaos book. I'm really fucking chuffed. Who's your favorite Necron? I like Trazen the, what is it, Infinite? Just a fucking nerd with a hobby collection. Blended. Got it. There we go. Here. All right. I guess I'll believe your story. All right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything that someone could use against me in the court of law? Unless complaining about your investors could be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff? How they feel like they have more power than you do, all that? Oh yeah, I do recall something like that. But then again, it seems like something I say a lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you about something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think your clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Most 40K memes are vaguely right. I mean, as much as any meme about anything, you know? We live in an era where PR is the first and only word on anything. We can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will still buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. I mean, that's a mood, but not a great one. But you make one fucking mistake and it's over for you and you're suddenly criminal to them. No chance of appeals. God forbid they ever catch you saying something out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify what we were talking about. The animal in the article about cougars in a nearby forest. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties at the same forest. They thought they were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn mistake. Yeah, it'd be funny when somebody else hears it, but they smell a little rosy perfume makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Somebody can win. You always offend somebody. I think when it comes to offending people, if I do it on purpose, then I don't care. If I do it on accident, then I do. You know? I think that's the difference. Like, if you're an asshole and I call you an asshole and then it upsets you, then good. Abigail. Hello. Hello. But if you accidentally offend someone and they're not an asshole and they don't deserve it, then I apologize, you know? For instance, I wasn't talking about you, Abby. I love you. While some take it graciously, many just love the feeling of being insulted. They relish in the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are all your clients. They're the ones you have to target. She's left. She just came to yell at me for a minute. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by the newspaper is like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? Yeah, I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we were posting it right after the chick finished her concert is enough problems already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay her something? Basically. When that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. You see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. I don't know if alcohol wakes you up, man. Bitter. Tastes like old chocolate milk with a good smell intact. Twist on the pile driver, making more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Is there one for energizing? Yeah, it switches flavor when I switch like that. Suplex? Suplex him? That sounds like it'd wake you up. We'll go with that. Oop. Oh, that's powder delta. Shit. Bigger drinks get you bigger tips. All right, and he likes his big drinks. Let's go. Just mix. Cool. Have a suplex. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid. Joel? Gene? Guillermo? Hirohito? I can't remember his name. Kid always gushing about his idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoyed me enough to make him remember me. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked him big time by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. That's something I wouldn't wish on anyone. Not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. It's sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. Okay. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? So you're not allowed to cock-block someone trying to fuck your dad? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah. See, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. If I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Gotta give him the food critics column. It's shit anyway. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. Donovan is a complete dickhead. I guess that's something interesting to see, I guess. This is tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I got a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take up a Valkyrie type White Knight helmet? Not exactly precisely a common query, you know? I couldn't break it, but I don't want to damage... I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What, you run out of air? Just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air in this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might be able to help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where's her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will the Chief be fine? I hate like half the characters in this game in the right way, though. You know? The writing's good, but they're dicks. Ugh. Yeah, I hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Hey, Dorothy. I can see you. Why? Really, man? They did sell me the wrong stuff. Who sold you what? I'm going out for a bit to buy you a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? They're kind of, yeah, like, they are the kind of people you end up seeing in service jobs. You're right. Like, I hate them, but again, like, I hate them in the right way, you know? Like, I don't hate the writing. The writing isn't, like, cringy or annoying or unrealistic. They seem like actual assholes you'd run into, and you're like, fuck this guy. But then you're like, it's fine, you know? Is Dorothy the 7 kid? Maybe, dude. Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing that you see and the person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Yeah? You can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. Trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll give Nano Camo a module. Nano Camo? Have you heard of Nano Camo? We're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. Why would you need that? I mean, I guess for kinky sex? They use nanotechnology to make any fabric or material you'll take any color or texture you want. You can order the module from them or change the colors of clothes or walls or tables with it. Sounds interesting. I'll have to look it up. What does that have to do with what you want to do, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It's quite pricey last time I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'll be an eerie surrounds-colored blob, and we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. But still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Aged and mixed. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these, you know? You keep them special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay, then how is this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was too nice for giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs, otherwise I would have enjoyed to drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really any contract involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay me if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Does what? You pay him to finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine, consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Hey, Dorothy. Didn't I see you here last Friday? Is she actually a hooker, or is she just fucking around? I mean, I guess that's her job if she is a hooker. You know what I'm getting at. Yes, okay, cool. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what do you do? Gil's been complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mess that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. You know, like people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell is going on. I think it's better off not knowing. I think I'm better off not knowing. It's really not necessary, and I think it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Hookers need love too. Man, yeah, I mean, like, you know, sex work is work. So... that's why I was saying earlier, if you've jerked off to me, you owe me money, man. Just saying. No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. And by the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but usually come before you start. Did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not like kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah. Go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, then go to bed when ordered and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Oh yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. And last year, he wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems that she died 4 years ago. I mean, that checks out. It's probably a sad reason for this. You can tell how much of a delay there is. I have been curious if it's illegal to hire hookers to play like Monopoly with you. I've talked about this before in the past. I feel like this is the same energy, you know? Like no one in their right mind would play Monopoly for free. Like, I would assume that the cops would be like, yeah, buddy, you're just gonna play Monopoly. All right. You know? You can hire anybody, but sex can be illegal for some reason. You say hygiene reasons, but I mean, like... COVID's on the rise and people aren't even encouraged to wear masks. Like, you want to tell me it's a fucking, like, hygiene thing? You think the government gives a shit about that? I don't know about that, my dude. Yeah, COVID's there's a variant of COVID out there right now that's resistant to the vaccines and stuff. So it kind of sucks dick. There's also sex trafficking issues. I mean, I feel like that's going to be an issue regardless, but you know. What's up, cat? What you got? What you got for me? Really? Okay. Do you want a pet? Do you want someone to pet you? You're loud. You're a baby. It's not time yet. Okay, it's almost time. So that's why everyone's in here, right? Because it's almost time. Okay. Why don't you guys wait 20 minutes? Is that okay? 20 minutes? It's like half an hour. A little bit less. All right. What? 20 minutes. 19 minutes. Then I'll feed you guys, okay? For realsies. Hermit's just glaring at me like, what the fuck? Yep, I seem to be attracted seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Sure. Hey, is it problematic of me to want to get her? I can't get her shit faced on this. I just want to hear more about, like, what the fuck she's talking about. Oh, I can. I actually have exactly enough to be able to get her just blasted on this. I could make it big. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 1, 2. I need one more of these, right? Because it would be 12, which is 2 more than 10. Blended. Do you agree with growl at your own dick energy? What does that mean? I just want to hear more stories from her, you know? I think there's something interesting about this drink. And I actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Tastes a bit like sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Pan flags in chat. Anyway, it's not about that. Dude, DFC 7-2 looks like kids? Yes and no. Out of the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to humans as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes them easier to upgrade later. Really don't like that, man. Upgrade? Once the DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt to a factory upgrade. So that upgrade alters the body into something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through with it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. So I don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. Dorothy, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I get what you're doing and why you're doing it, because it is good money, but it's kind of fucked. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role playing I have to do in a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. That's oof. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. Wait, why do you need money? I guess a house. Good evening, Gil. Jill and Gilligan, welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. What happened less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure that every time you sit, you'll hear a cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. Robots are people too? I just, like, do they need food? They have to have food because it's a requirement that they made into the thing. Okay, and it was just explained already. Okay. I'll be finished with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and I'm in a good mood. Suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll take the big sunshine cloud. I'm just fine with the gut punch. Oh, come on, don't be stingy, ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, this girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. On the rocks, blended. On a scale of 1 to 10, how depressing would it be to be in her situation as a robot? Like at least 100 or 20. You know, if 10's the max, then oh, he wants a big one. All right, or she wants a big one. Alright. Press next after the first drink to make the second drink. Make both before oh. Did I do it wrong? Gut punch. I'm good. And he wants a gut punch. Aged and more ketamine. All right, fine. You want to call this a gut punch? There you go. That'll fuck you up. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. Thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something in private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with an updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room and invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. And go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked for. Is it true that the DFC 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody actually has tried to dispel. It's also true, but it's not true at the same time. Okay, to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. This is a very spicy episode of this game, isn't it? Holy shit. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, got nervous in their wedding night, and bam, their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. Besides, I modded myself so much that any tracking nanomachines were still being released. I'd have to commend their tenacity to it, honestly. It's also an urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Oh, come on. You know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going home. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, come again. That girl is something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Alright, I'm done here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take my... Girl, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry. Can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time for your break. Nah, don't worry. Yeah. Sorry you have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. I don't know who this guy is. This is the guy that he called over to, like, fix the things? Would you rather be like Jamie or a robot like Dorothy? I don't really want to be a little kid robot. That's weird. He's a regular. He's just here. We usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the only one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars. Oh, wow. All of the M's are the same. Jesus. All right. I didn't notice that before. And 2 ketamines. He kind of looks like me if I roided out a bit. Jamie is based on Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Human Revolution. Yeah, that makes sense. The eye thing. True facts, it's, well, I've already told that story a million times, but, you know, Adam Jensen. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war, and we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war. Or an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while. What could that be? First, how is it that a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around? But I guess your line of work doesn't really have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is about how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about the police or the like? Well, first of all, I'm trying to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't mind, you wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? Heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? I used the name Adam Jensen once to lie to a guy that I found out was an undercover cop later. But, you know, I didn't know he was a cop at the time, so it wasn't illegal. She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. I was just getting weird sketch vibes, man. And I was like, yeah, it's Adam. You know? Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. How'd you find out that he was an undercover cop? Well, he got in trouble for some bullshit that he tried to pull. Not enough to get fired, but enough to get a news article written about him. Him and his friends. Ended up trying to get a couple of my friends arrested for shit that they had made up and trumped up. They were trying to get me on similar stuff. The painting I have on my website, was it let's set fire to a cop car, said the undercover cop over a beer, is a reference to like that guy. He was like, man, because he saw me wearing a I had a gas mask, and he was like, man, like we should fuck these cops, right, man? I'm like, I mean, yeah. And he's trying to convince me to try and like, we should burn some cop cars or something. And I'm like, listen, man, let's sit here and have a beer and like calm down, all right? Because like that kind of shit's just gonna make us look bad, and it's not gonna help, all right? Come on, bro, let's do some crimes. Isn't that entrapment or something? Legally, no. It's right up to the line of what's entrapment. Entrapment is putting a gun in someone's hand, then coming into the room and being like, that guy has a gun! That's illegal! He was holding a gun that isn't registered, and it's got the filings, Yeah. Cops do that all the time. You remember that car or that van in Times Square that had bombs in it or whatever? That was set up by cops. It sounds illegal. It's not, though. That's basically what happened to my friends. Is my friends end up, they ended up doing some stuff that was going to cause a shipping port, I think it was, to shut down. Not anything violent or anything, but everyone got suspicious when the cops had the keys ready to unlock the chain thing that they had together. So I was a little suspicious. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. Your hammock came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Janie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. I don't know who that is. Drill hair. Guess we'll meet her eventually. Hey, fellas. Do you also like committing... Hello, fellow protesters. Do you guys want to stick it to the man? Make those pigs eat their words? Well, we should set fire to a cop car. The fact that I didn't pick up that he was a cop at that point was probably, I mean, that's on me, man. But the fact that I calmed him down and told him not to do it is probably good, you know? Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everybody can smell the spice from a mile away. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, our dystopia is sadly lacking in, Oh, that's a little bit intense. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Scam call. Oh, hey. It's actually time to go feed the cats. Are there any hungry kitties? No? Hey. What? What does this alarm mean, Herman? Do you guys want can? Herman, are you hungry? All right, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Come on, let's go, y'all. All right, we're back at it. That ad's over. We can get back to it. How's it going? Kitties have been fed. Yeah, I mean, that's the main issue. Like, if I knew how to do the chat's talking about Cyberpunk implants, if I knew how to do the stuff to, like, if I was good with computers, I would probably get some, like, upgrades if it were an option. Like, if I could mod it myself, like jailbreak the thing, and knew how to do it, I'd be all right with that. But I'm bad at computers. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case they come back, alright? Now take it away from me before I can feel compelled to put it on again. It's your 30th birthday tomorrow. Happy almost birthday! Oh, we're in Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorry, kinda, yeah. Well, it's a bar. A bar, nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. It's not something I can work with. What about a Long Island? Can we do that? What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if that's confusing. It's very confusing, actually. Something bitter, but not bitter. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Alright. Hey, we've been making sunshines. Yeah, sunshine's alright. And she doesn't really like alcohol, so how about we just do it without? Oh, I need it to blend. Nah, no reason to fuck her up. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't add the rocks this time. Shit. Fuck me. There we go. Try this. Yeah, this will do just fine. Thanks. You don't like you're from around here. You ain't from around here, are you? Sorry, I gotta change the TV channel. Alright, cool. Anyway, you don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm a star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that'll show you your dreams. Kira Miki. So should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. It's just Kira Miki. What? Let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki. Miki? Whoa, Robo waifu boobas. Yeah, she's got boobas. I noticed. Okay. Kira. Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Are you a pop singer? Because I'm getting the vibes that you're probably her. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Why is this happening? That's it. Are you feeling it? Absolutely no one. Why? Kira. Chat, do it. Kira. Kira. Chat says no, and also some people are doing it. You're gonna pass on this chance to say Miki and spam the word. Like, when have you ever not wanted to spam weird shit in chat? And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Skelly Corgi, thank you for the gift sub to Twink Furry. It's a hell of a name. Alright, as I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know that I still have it, especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilum that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm the one Lilum who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same. I'm one Lilum, excuse me. I'm not even sure if it's the same one that Lilum, don't know if I'm the same Lilum that you're looking for. What are you doing here all the way down here? Well, they're making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. God, it feels actually kind of chilly in here, and it's only 76. Damn. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad at it when you go back? He will, but this isn't the first time that I've done this. Anyway, he still needs me to do the concert. I see. So how big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. That's nice. Yeah, I may not have many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Like, 78 is like, that's basically 80 at that point. There's no reason to stab her. Why do you want to stab her? What's she done? Okay, she made us all say her name, which is fucking weird. Over 100,000 isn't Mini? What exactly is? Hold on. Then based on your little demonstration from before, I should be calling you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the... No! I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Okay, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? As in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft isn't soft. Soft. Let me see what I can get you. Soft? Perhaps something round? Ever met a pop singer who wasn't weird? I've never met a pop singer. I don't hang out the kind of places that have them. Sweet, girly, and happy. That seems like her type. All mixed. That's it? It's almost nothing in that. What the fuck? I mean, we could, like, spike it super hard. I'm fighting the urge not to add all of the ketamine. We could add 17 ketamine to this thing. It's not a sugar rush at that point. It's just fucking paint thinner. Booze her? I don't really want to fuck up the concert, my dude. All right. 1. Summon ketamine ape. That's illegal. Wait, soft is one of the categories? Are you high? I don't see it, man. 1 mandatory ketamine. You can have 1. People pay to watch Post Malone. She'll be fine. I don't think it's... I don't know much about him. The adjectives. Soft. Oh. There's one that's soft. Alright, yeah. Soft is an option. Let's go. 1 for y'all. There you go. Yeah, this'll do. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when missing drinks? Have you considered not telling me how to do my goddamn job? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped out of his hand. This kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but I never underestimated the power of putting on a good show. There's a line, man. You know, her vibes are rancid. Her vibes are fine. She's not braggadocious yet. It can feel incredible to be, and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Okay, yeah, no, I don't like her anymore. Sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay, then who should I make it out to? Valhalla. Maybe for the boss? I wonder if Gil would like it, though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. That's pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. Guess someone with as many fans as you is their own fair share of stalkers, right? Whoa, subject change. Well, there are two kinds of people who obsess over me. They're the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding out of sight, and the ones that, and then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? Fan club usually follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. I like how no one helped out Moss Eater there. Okay, there you go. I think they're waiting outside for me right now. I see. They're actually very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. Yeah, they're stalkers. They're a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, not that bad. Kira. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from getting mugged. That's cool. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. What the fuck? She fails to see the problem. It's not that big of a delay. If there is a big delay, refresh. Should be good. I wish they'd just leave my underwear drawer the same way they found it. Take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? That's weird, you know? Why would a Lilm need underwear anyway? I don't know. Sexy times? I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just wear a nice pair of underwear, you know? I take pride in the old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait. No, it isn't. Yeah. You get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't that a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make the concerts that go from night till dawn. This one, I'm supposed to be close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned, the weather forecast is accurate. The sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need people to feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks for someone to pay for something only to find out that you shouldn't bothered? Yeah, one time I bought an expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. Still don't know if it was coffee or the girl the girl served. Wow, let me try that again. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything that's bitter? I really need to wake myself up. See what I can find for you. I mean, sunshine sounds like your thing, man. You're all about that shit. No ketamine. No ketamine. She's got a show to do, y'all. Sobering is an adjective. Fuck. Bitter. I think the only sobering one is the fedora, isn't it? Any bitter drink will do. All right. One ketamine or no ketamine? We're not going over one. She's got a concert. I take pride in this, and I will mention this, and I know no one cares, but I do my job sober, okay? I've only been drunk on stream once, and if I've ever been high, then, you know, we're not talking about that. Because that's only vaguely legal. Actually, not sure how Twitch feels about that. So, you know. Anyway. It's not decriminalized in Austin. How does Twitch actually let you smoke weed on stream? Or be high or drunk? Like, where's the line on that? Do I have to sit in a, like, tub or something? Snoop Dogg, though. Like, not letting Snoop Dogg smoke weed on stream is just sort of like, what is he even doing then? You can be drunk. Most streamers just say they're getting some water. You know what? Let's check. Twitch rules getting high. Consuming marijuana on Twitch is legal as long as the streamers live in a country or region where the marijuana is legal, according to Forbes. Although being high on Twitch is not explicitly prohibited, it may be an activity that may be considered an activity that can endanger your life or lead to physical harm, which would then make it illegal on Twitch. Ultimately, the decision is up to Twitch. Can you do drugs on Twitch? Twitch says marijuana-themed usernames are exempt from the new ban, just like alcohol and tobacco. The major video game service Twitch that's cracking down on unsavory names, but people whose handles reference marijuana are chill. Can you drink beer on Twitch? However, Twitch specifically states that dangerous consumption of alcohol is against their terms and conditions, meaning enjoying a beer or two on stream is perfectly fine, but drinking to excess could result in a temporary or permanent ban. Well, there you go. I think if you were doing something stupid while high, then it would be an issue. So don't drink to get drunk. Like, don't drink to the point where you might harm yourself. Austin, it might as well be legal here, man. Like, everyone fucking smokes weed. All right, anyway, what are we doing with this? I think it's just mixed, right? Fuck. Does that everyone include me? That's illegal and a crime. All right, one or none? None. All right, first person I saw in chat said one or none, so we're going with none. All right, you want it on the rocks and blended. There we go. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? Could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. Figured it was for waking up or something, so really nice. Thanks. Hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? Well, you know this before becoming Kira Miku or Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. Still write and compose my own songs. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it all far over the world. Far and wide, excuse me. Who's ready to have fun with Miki? Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. I honestly do think that music is like the superior art form out of all of the options. And dance is probably the worst. No, poetry. Watching someone dance sucks. Maybe that's a personal thing, but I don't know how many people actually go out of their way to watch people dance. Okay, so it's like music, then paintings, art, then dancing, then poetry. What about video games? When I say art, I mean like, you know, pen, paper, brush, canvas. Poetry can be used with music. I mean, yeah, you add poetry to music and it's fine, but you've just... It's all art. Classical art? No, because that's a different thing entirely. That's not a very specific category. Yeah, but they're kind of all lumped in together, aren't they? Video games are art. I have an entire fucking YouTube channel talking about that. What? Music is poetry. No, music is different. Poetry doesn't have to have like it doesn't have to have like the keys that it's set in. Music does. It's an element, much in the same way that video games have elements of music, have elements of art, have elements of storytelling and stuff like that. It's different. Neither does music. If your music sucks. All right, well, I'm separating songs and music out from poetry. I think if you say that video games aren't art, you need to validate your statement somehow. I think they're art. They make all the check marks of what art is. I have a whole video, again, I have a whole video on this on my arcade channel. And it's called Are Video Games Art? You can go watch that. I'm not going to argue the point again. But personally, I believe they are. Some art, you know, some art is stuff like The Avengers. Some art is The Godfather, you know, which is pedantic and whatever the fuck the meme is. Is a museum itself art? Yes. Yeah, I would compare like The Avengers to Call of Duty. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky. I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? Just like to listen to the music while I'm working. Lyrics distract me. Shallow and pedantic. It insists upon itself. I think if art is bad, it still counts as art, right? Like, when a kid draws a picture of their family in front of their house with the sun and the sun has a little face and stuff, like, is that art? So I think that regardless of how little like skill or vision goes into making art, doesn't change whether or not it's art or not. You could say it's good art or bad art, you know? Like, it's a kid's art, so it's gonna suck. you know, but like it's still, you know, I would say that the Marvel movies are art. They're schlocky art. They're not good. I don't enjoy them. And I say this as an artist. I think making money is not the determiner of whether or not it's art or not. It's sort of one of those things that it's like, what is a dog? A dog is an animal with 4 legs, all right? So are cats dogs? Are horses dogs? Like, you have to be very specific about what your definition of art is in order to like really, I think, get to it, right? So what does art need to have at a definitive line? Like, what does art need to be in order to be art? Chairs or horses? So, you know, if you say that, you know, Call of Duty and stuff like that are not art, then you need to define why art, what it is and how it's not art. Art needs nudity. Pornography is art. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have it at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay, then I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure to. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? I'd usually say no, but honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. Feel like going to the girls' concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey, boss. Does the name Red Comet ring any bells? That was my moniker during the wrestling days. You're, that's what they call me during the time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any specific reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find out? Do you like wrestling? Client mentioned it yesterday and he saw you. Just kind of remembered it. I see. You should take you to a wrestling match sometime. I think you'd like it. Maybe. These guys are in a gacha game? Why? Why? Crossover? Alright, fine. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Alright, take care. And boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. This game is super popular in Japan. Grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. Alright. Flawless service bonus. Sure. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kira Miki's blog. It's too bad I've already talked about that. That would be a good topic for Wait, where's the CD? Buy the T2? Alright. Please buy the Alex figurine. I don't know if I have that much money, but alright. And then I need the CD. Where's the CD? It's your love is a... There it is. A magazine with all the things. Download code for... Okay. There we go. We got it. So I got the figurine and I got the tea. That idol really show up, or is she just like the ghost? Hey. Do we have time for another day? So much energy, so much optimism, crazy crowd. My whole career, I'm beyond speechless. That being said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second day in the city. Wasn't easy to set up, but I'm happy my agency approved it. This is by far the biggest show. I can't wait for the experience again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki. So she was just being a bitch about it. She goes by Miki. Do we hate Alice now? I just haven't heard that. That font. Oh boy, spooky font. It's happening. Okay, whatever. Scrolling through the news. Joe's in the forum, yeah. I think that if your definition is light bulbs are not art, then you need to probably look at some of the Bauhaus stuff. Like, you can make light bulbs as art. You can make appliances as art. Like, the entire reason that IKEA looks the way it does is because of the Bauhaus. So, like, you know, it can be. So... Not the band, the school. Let's go to work. Let's do another day. How's that sound? IKEA has a band. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's the same thing, same tired thing. Alma? Leonidas. Gilligan. Marcello. Stumbled across her on my way here and I asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's the boss? Didn't she didn't put the helmet on again, did she? It's nice hair. I mean, this is very anime, whatever the fuck this situation is, but you know. She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. All right. Make yourself comfortable while I prepare. All right, thanks. Let's go like completely outside of Hey, I got that song. Let's listen to that one first. I want to hear some There we go. It's all right. What's that? Oh, just something that they made me say back in instruction. Kind of stuck. Huh. Went to school and they made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. Hands on our backs. So that habit didn't rub off until high school or so. What? Hands on our backs. Like behind our back? Do you mean that? I could see that. Military tension. Okay, that I can understand. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To Jill, assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. Skiramiku girl actually came here yesterday before our concert. Oh yeah, I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Blink more actually. The stoic looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seemed you had a better day than mine. I had to break up with Damien. See, want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for what, like a few months now? Be interested if those relations of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's not usually enough time to foster something to break. It's more like this guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You know, you could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom said, if you don't buy it, it's because I know the... If I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, what do you... do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, I got all these pics of your boss. The ones filing your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What? Why do you... How did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. We got like a discussion about what is and is not art in chat going. I like it. Well, if you guys have something that you want me to talk about as far as arcade goes, talk about art stuff, then let me know. Because I need some advice on that one. First time I have an argument in chat and the streamer says cool instead of can y'all shut the fuck up. Because you guys aren't like going after each other. You guys aren't like, fuck you, my beliefs are right and yours are wrong. You guys are having a civil discussion. I'm fine with that. And you know what? I'll tell you something. If you're a streamer, a chat that's moving is 100 times better than one that's dead. So I'm not gonna be like, stop talking to each other in this chat room. You know what I mean? Every girl in this game has a rabid fan base. There's a girl for every type, and it doesn't feel like they're playing for that, you know? Picasso was a stupid bitch. You're not wrong. Stupid bitch and a man whore. Really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Sure, what's a bad touch? All year. Bronson. Delta. Flank ride. Ketamine. We could, we want to make it a big one? Or do we just, let's just make it normal. Let's go. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Same people have quite a silly sense of humor. Like that girl that keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? It's the one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but the car was what got my eye. What was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Fair? LARPing is cool though. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. It's not. But that's okay. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like a nickname of some heavy-handed writer or military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll around in the mud, and fuck in the open? Yeah, those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're just getting to know him. Yo, what's up? Hello?
How are you doing today?
Awful. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm calling you from the Debt Elimination Department of Visa and MasterCard. The reason for this call is to notify you that you've been approved for the Debt Elimination Program for your entire credit card debt under the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 2009. Would you like me to provide you with more information about the program?
I would like nothing less.
I would not want you to miss out on this amazing opportunity. How can you not be interested if you haven't heard what it is that's being offered to you? Allow me to help you fully understand what is being offered, and we can go from there. So, would you like to know more about the program?
I would rather shove a nail up my dick.
Sorry, I'm new over here. Let me transfer this call to my manager who can better assist you and answer all of your questions.
Pingal, pingal.
Hi, this is Mike. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing awful. How are you?
Hi, do you have any credit cards?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
How much you owe on them?
I've maxed out one of them, and then the other one I keep just under maxing it out, so that way I can pay it off with the other one.
How much you owe in total?
Like 4,000 or 5,000.
And which one is maxed out?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Consumer Financial Services.
Okay.
So which card is it that you said maxed out?
It's a MasterCard. Do you like cats?
Which bank?
Do you like cats?
I know you're a little stupid.
What?
You sound really stupid.
Oh, well, we're talking about my credit cards. You're calling me stupid? Okay. You sound really stupid. I mean, true, but you don't say the quiet part out loud, my dude. Pingal. Pingal, pingal, pingal. I don't think I missed any, but just in case if I did. I just wanted to have a nice conversation with him. He wanted to know about my MasterCard. By the way, that's a lie. I don't have... Oh, I have a debit credit card. A couple of those. Anyway, thinking about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever. I'm still sorely disappointed. At least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean... If you actually thought you were stupid, you would want nothing more than stay in the line with you. Honestly, it's a solid point. If I'm a stupid asshole, wouldn't you want to stay on the phone with me for, like, as long as possible? I mean, like, listen, I'm willing to max out multiple credit cards for... I didn't even get into it, but Warhammer reasons, right? So, I mean, that's what I was going to tell him. So, like, you know, he's not... He's not willing to, like, scam me for, like, a couple $100 or whatever? Because that's how it works. Is oh yeah, the card that's not maxed out, we can give you debt elimination on it. You know, just give me that credit card number and the numbers on the back, and we'll just take care of that for you. And then they run out the last little bit on the card. That's the scam there. I need to like perfect that. I really need to make them like run for it for a while, you know? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed the fuckboy over into the closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but you don't miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? I need to be an old man. My name is Cleveland Brown. I have, I could do that. I don't think anyone would want to talk to Cleveland, though. Oh, Peter, I've got 3 cards. I've got 3 credit cards that I've maxed them all out. This would be a great thing for me. My name is Cleveland Brown, and this is my pee-pee. Oh, Peter. I think the problem is that you veered off topic and you didn't sound like you were senile. My pee-pee's maxed out, Peter. Fred, next time scam caller calls you, pretend being... Okay, so not Fred, but all right. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I switch subject. Like, if I had kept it on topic and just, like, I need to just run with it for a while, you know? I think that needs to be the thing. Like, I really need it as, like, oh, you want to scam me, that's fine, you know? Like, okay, yeah, give him... I know that, like, different credit cards have different, like, just run out there. I mean, like, honestly, like, it's frustrating to me that I get the calls. Fuck a sheet pie and, like, that whole situation. Flamadus, thank you for the 59 months of support. Thank you, Flamadus. You're good, you're good. And Fred did raid us, or raid me. Yeah, fuck Ajit Pie and his stupid Reese's cup, mug, whatever. Using them as a pillow and mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing that they're there watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still give me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let me see what I can do. Promo drinks. Okay, fine. Four of each drink. 3 ketamine. 3 ketamine. 1 ketamine. 3 ketamine. Zin's got the most ketamine. There we go. On the rocks and mixed. There you go. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate the movie. Read, they left at the chance to sell drinks that they that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. People tend to like it. They are? Yeah, usually their first thing you ask for is a brandini. Then you ask for something like cobalt velvet or something similar. Sometimes I feel like I need something different, you know? Sometimes it tells me that part of the reason you left Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've just prepared for just in occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they called themselves. Pretty sure it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everybody participated, started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. Yeah? The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It happens when an idea reaches the breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything that anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what essentially a pet press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think that such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. It might be an individual, it might be a group, it might be an AI. It's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit thing, that exists, but is really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, thanks to that whole damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you feel uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might as well crash by your apartment. That way you can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. You flirting with me? We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a sec. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I'm registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. Earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Say something like a big brandini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Oh, that's a lot, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And boop, boop. Aged and mixed. Bam. There you go. I just got here. How long you been playing? Started at, it's about 2 hours. You know, Brandini's such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of the brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. On a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering, yeah? Don't you worry about what people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? No, not really. You don't? Don't you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, I do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You do make your job sound easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no fun. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultationally based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your clients, or I don't? It's always from as behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where a couple of kids relaying letters for security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with their clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't get to lose time proving my worth because my big boobs equal small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, I weren't even running even risky or dangerous jobs, just running their mill security checks. I don't even know. Maybe I need to show up disheveled or nerd or something, give them something they expect to see, or just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit Wonderlines or Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, then I'll remember to ask you things next time. I'll take my leave now. See ya. She's in on it. She's a hacker. Can you please restart the stream when you change? Okay. Sorry. So here's the deal. With restarting stream, I lose usually, I don't know, 25% of the people that are there. Because people think that stream's over even though I tell them it's not. 25 to 33%. Somewhere around that part. And that's a feels bad, my dude. I should though. Like it's actually harder for me to keep a stream going rather than stopping and restarting. Well, some of it is because it's people who have been hosted over here. And it might just be people idling, sure. People tab out to their cock porn as soon as I change. People get kicked out because they're idling. Maybe they got me in the background and they're just watching, you know? I mean, yeah, but not everyone likes Twitter, which is growing more and more valid as an actual thing. You know? Like, I get it, man. If I click over to Twitter right now, Winnie the Pooh is trending. Why? Because there's an evil version, there's a horror film, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Sure. Twitter's always awful. Social media is bad for your health. I think it's interesting that you decided to click a link that said Hot Dicks Porn Zone, expecting it to be cock porn. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Oh, no. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think that's more like plastic and carbon fiber. The hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. You asshole. Do you normally greet people that way? A man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than a field at my summer house. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving your drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. God, I want to go to a bar like this, man. Why's COVID gotta be like that? Please overdose this man on ketamine. You know it. I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. There you go. What brings you in today, Mr. Donovan? Hey, girl I interviewed yesterday was coming again with a couple of weeks. So I was working in a clinch an exclusive interview. Did he succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Yeah. About that, can you leave? Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but the end results is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised the kind of stuff that you find out when you get the right people drunk. Not really, no. Hey, that signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah, that big titty Lilum that was here. Yeah, she came by before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? Nah. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. No, she was actually kind of nice. Well, her love of what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it would be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much do you want to spill the beans? I'm being serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. How many of your interns are women, Donovan? I'm gonna guess 100%. Yeah. All my interns are women, kid. You got that workplace sexual harassment guy vibes. Every single one of them is a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. Movie about journalists looking for clues regarding a murder. Attacking movie, I have everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. I have no idea what you're talking about. This boxing match is great, man. I don't know what you're complaining about. I also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing a lot of girls saw it in high school and they wanted to become journalists. Now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after the Emergency Heart movie, all the interns were women for a long while. This is why you don't let brats that are barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette? Doesn't ring a bell? Who is she? Nobody. Forgot I said anything. Any interest in previewing tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you won't share your scoop on a singer. How come one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. A group wanted to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, even if it better makeshift toilet paper. Talk about how organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about them somewhere. What of them? They sent a message at their outlets saying that they have proof of their claims. They're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, I think that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? All right, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane and I'll call it a day. All right, Bleeding Jane? The fuck? Abigail Morgan Le Fay. Not allowed to sober it or spike it. No ketamine on this one. You want a big one? You get a big one. He didn't ask for a big one. He didn't get a big one. I'm not giving you any more than what you're asking for, because fuck you. Get out of my place. I'm not allowed to spike. It won't work. Simple enough for you, I see. So is it... I've heard this is Diana Zane's bar. Is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? Just running some with bears? 6 years ago, cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Facing 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free too afterwards. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Yeah, I remember. I was drunk too. Maybe she had a prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. Or something like she'd make up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew better on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. He has 2 yachts, my dude. All right. I met Dorothy. Yeah. But that was like session 1, my dude. That song sucked. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What are you doing? I had a brief meeting with the BTC regional manager. Everything all right? As all right as they can be, considering we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him that to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you as soon as possible after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of all of us. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given up me any headaches, he says. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one that brought a levitation potion and then threw himself out of building. Yeah, the levitation potion story. Use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, find it hard to believe that Gil won't find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea who he is, but I'm still putting the pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Intimate closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? Where the fuck is he half the time? This place looks familiar. Oh, what the fuck are you? Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Press K? Why? Oh god, what is Say playing now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you give me that? Sure. I believe that's the piano woman, right? Hey, man. Well, remember? Listen, I don't remember much, but I think I could be a bartender, man. I think I could do it. I just don't like talking to people enough. I kind of like talking to people. I don't know. I don't think I can make a profession out of it. Wait, fuck. How are you guys doing? Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, say Miss Stella. Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. God, she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's lucky enough as always to leave it in a place where people return it, at least. Quite a few people. Do you think this cat girl has 2 sets of ears? That's a really good question. Like, you never see cat girls' regular ears. Here's a question for you. Like, would it be okay if she had 2 sets of ears? Or even 1 set of ears? Doesn't matter, it's cute. Alright. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least she's not being serious. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. So did she recommend this place to you, or we're meeting here today? I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Akira Miku's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep. The Starlight signature is hers. So your name is Jill then? Yep. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple of her the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? All right. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yep. You'll be waiting for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like I'm having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. All right. Drink in honor of a good friend. The fuck? What the fuck? No. 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 Knock you out colds. It's talked about a day ago in the story. Jesus. Camera's not on, but you can kiss me. I love you. Okay, yeah, it's just like stupid hot. You might be able to close it. Wife home. My wife's cute. I like her. It's not actually in the drink's description, then. It's named after the maker or honor a good friend. Looking at the names now. Ah, fuck. This game is a game, man. Like, I have to play it when, like, my throat isn't totally fucked up. Which is part of the reason I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute. Are there drinks you need to look for outside? Yeah, I mean, there's bottled ones. But I don't think either of these are named after him. It's named after... Okay. You say it's Piano Man. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I'm sorry it's not consistent. And yeah, I think I should do... I don't know. I should probably stop and restart streams. Like, I'm still thinking on that. Like, it sucks because it's like, it's kind of a catch-22 that, like, I lose people if I don't restart stream, but I also lose people if I do. You know? People just don't know I'm live because they don't do Twitter, which is fair. I should also let my Discord know. It's kind of a lose-lose, isn't it? Anyway, mixed. What did I do wrong? On the rocks and mixed. Is this the one you had in mind? Exactly. Thank you. Can I ask you something that might be a bit personal? Is it about my eye, is it? No, it's not, or at least I don't think so. Don't serve too many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Do you go through the procedure because of the disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with machine rejection. So I had to be done, otherwise I would have died. Wait, why do you have to be a cat? You have to be a cat girl if you have a disease? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Because nanomachines? Okay. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It was nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, it's not the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs, all sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection. I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? I'm not normally a social drinker. Unless if it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in the rush hour traffic too, and I figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Climbed down? I took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. Still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. What if the state of Texas ordered you to be a cat boy? There's a time and a place for revolution, my dude. I think when you start getting mandated to be a cat boy, I think you start burning some shit down. If I find out how to avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I like a drink that was... You're at it again, you and your cryptic orders, always leaving weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Oh, whatever. Please order something normal, will you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass each? Isn't it better for... Oh my god, say you're dumb. She's a boomer. Don't worry, you'll see. Nine ketamine? My bitch, are you trying to die? Wow, all right. Aged and mixed. 2 fringe weavers. So? This one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. The spares should be saved for when you're when you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Rev, give me 100 ketamine. I love that everyone's just down with calling it ketamine. I don't even have to try and pronounce this word. Carmotrine? It's not as good a name. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck in here because of the jam button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't worry, or don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard not to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, people are starting to started spreading baseless rumors. I'm blowing out my voice on this game. We're gonna probably have to stop at the end of this day, I'll be honest. Synthetic alcohol is just ketamine, really. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference? I actually don't really know what ketamine does. What is ketamine? It's an associative drug. When used by medical practitioners and veterinarians as an anesthetic, it's sometimes used illegally by people to get high. Ketamine is a dissociative drug, which means it acts different on different chemicals in the brain to produce visual and auditory distortion and a detachment from reality. When sold illegally, ketamine usually comes as a white or off-white powder that can be made into pills and dissolves in liquid. Okay. Special K, Kit Kat, Super K, or Horse Trank. Jesus fuck. All right. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard that the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but you have to go there. It's orders from the higher ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? Quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself and be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. So you a cop too, or what? All right. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay, then you take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. I mean, she cares about you. Never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. You know how some things absorb the smells what's nearby? Must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and the anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on. I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? Oh, so you are a shit cop. Because you're not willing to investigate whether or not you're in a fucked up organization or not. So fuck you, actually. From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers or letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Still, it always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole of the White Knight division. Something about associates fearing the bad PR resulting from them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible? Yeah, but it kind of worries me though because I really like my job. And I guess the similar fear exists among upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. She's the one that drives ambulances. Right, sorry. Too much politics, huh? She's a paramedic. Okay, well, I stand by what I said about the whole, like, you know, fuck cops thing. If they're corrupt. Cop adjacent. Yeah. Yeah, she's the kind of cop, paramedic that goes into dangerous situations, right? She ain't a cop, but still, right? Corrupt is all cops. Well, yeah. Maybe not intentionally. It hurts my brains. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information. Why does the word colonel pronounce like that? It's got no R's in it. It fucks with me every time. My colonial needs... Colonel. Colonel. That's how it should be pronounced. Where's the R, my dude? In this universe, basically everyone who works in public services in the same group as cops are privately owned by Zembatsu, or Zaibatsu. It's probably because the Romans are French. Fucking French. To relay some information to the manager, I was picked up because he trusted me. He said, well, you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message. But his intention that counts. Uh-oh. Finally, Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing the sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing the other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you two here 2 days in a row. Wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, can I have a drink? Is her job legal in this universe? You said the Normans, not the Romans. I see. Yes? Question mark? Is it one of those things that is illegal but no one gives a shit? I don't think it's ever mentioned. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I'll have the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each? All right. Optional ketamine. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means all of the ketamine. Let's go. Which one is it? T? Cool. Aged and mixed. There we go. There's one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these, and then all of the ketamine. Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't age it. All right. Okay. 2 fairies. Hey, it's pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. All right, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I thought you were cute as a button and I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow. Think you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you'll learn to read cues from everything. And these girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the you get what you see type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me you're married to your job and that sex is too far down on your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink, it's because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it. I believe you. Thank you. Saying that she's the first one. What about the deal giving you a ticket for the other day? Who? Oh yeah, Lilin with the dogs? No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid man. Ouch. You're very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modified with things that it shouldn't have. Your tongue is BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. 69, you say? That's probably what it's used for. And your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are premium, extra flexible via... Why does she need to be anti-radiation? Your joints are of a premium, ultra-flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. Well, what about them? I don't know how you modded your body is under your clothes, but your tongue, your joints, and your skin are merely interesting. Your hands are of the MIRD 113 of Relta Industries. Merle? I don't know what that means. A model designed to shoot class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So, Clause G of the Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law of the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under the civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to the danger zone. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement, so I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know why. Though, why go through with that upgrade? Because she's got a rough job, you know? If you ask about anti-radiation, I want to remind you there's a comic where Spider-Man killed Mary Jane with radioactive semen. Bruh? Girl's got to take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things as if they get ugly. This is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay, then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell is not the default hand models is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. And another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, it's self-defense. Anything more is assault. That's not true of current day. Actually, every shot is a kill shot if left to bleed long enough. Future Rev, yeah. This is not transferable real-life advice. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. I'm aware that this is like hell future where whatever, you know? Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Combine their names. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was going to take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behaved well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About 1. DNA reader tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive, and also it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? That actually is important. Hi, Abigail. Hi. I'm streaming. You've been fed. Go on with your bad self. Hey, my skin's the first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. Why do you think that that's going to be necessary? Maybe like stick resistant? Like pans? It also makes it feel soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all. No, not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. Sunscreen. It's like sunscreen. I see. I guess it's the byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from Alone. What do you say about me then? Let's see. Very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's even deeper frustrating, something that happens that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know that won't return your feelings, or maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like their life is playing tricks on her. Like a ball whose owner never really throws, or like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was rubbish because I say it's right about 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised about the amount of sexually frustrated people hold. Can't read you, honey. You're too good at pushing and putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am. But if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some more time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? For some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. Can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. Just kind of put my hand in and got stuck. It's a friend's jar, so I couldn't just break it. Hey, Gil, how'd you get my hand out of that jar? Straw and some butter? Oh yeah, clever solution. That brings up the random thought. That incident in the helmet yesterday. How many times did you, many times you got your foot stuck on something for stomping it? Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now you mention it. I remember this one time where she tried to eat a big sandwich and got her jaw stuck. And there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit it, my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. You. Abby, hush. Cat, please. I'm trying to be professional. The assembly instructions for that stand better than stand should have been labeled their Z and S's better. Saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yeah, she is. She has such a way with words. Abby, what are you even talking about? What do you want? If you want pets, come here. Pets are being given right here for a limited time only. You can't pass up this offer. There she is. There she is. What a good girl. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think that she made an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Abby Babby, you're too far. You're not really... Listen, Abby... Can I critique your performance? You should come closer. If you're far away, it's hard to pet. If you want pets, you have to be close. That's how pets work. I want to believe. What is this $300 bill that I have to keep paying? It's a bonus, not a bill. All right. Red text is from Diana. All right. How do I save? Ah, there we go. All right. Why don't we call it there? Because I'm starting to blow my voice out, and it's about time to anyway. One thing before I go, though. Hold up. Check the art. No art. Check the Twitter. No art. Abby, come here. Come here. Come here for the pets. Wah, got you. Grabbed. No. Okay, hold up. Yeah? You're a wiggle. Oh my god, you're a wiggle. What? Yeah? Why don't you look at the camera? Abby. Abby, what are you doing? Oh my god, you're a big girl. Whoa. Yeah? Abby. Is this what you wanted? You wanted attention? Getting pets? Aww. Aw, you trying to hide your face. Oh, alright, alright. Okay. Alright. She's done. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming and then we can hang out. Okay. She's okay. All right. Anyway, she's a good kitty. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm streaming Monster Hunter with Limes and here. Hold up. Don't want to fix the. I guess it would be easier to fix the cam. I'm streaming Monster Hunter with Limes and Mike. So I don't know where that's gonna be. It's gonna be on one of our channels. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with that. All right, see you guys later. Bye.